Welcome to the stream. It is I. We're gonna be testing Epic Fetus today. I haven't done an item testing stream in a while. Alright, I guess I could go on my other account. Or should I? I don't really know if I feel like doing the Tainted Eden streak. But I probably should at least keep it just to be safe. It doesn't matter that much. We can just do this. Alright. So, because we are testing if this item deserves insane tier, I already low-key tested this item as lost, against what were supposedly, like, more difficult rooms. I did that with Turt in the Call, like 2 weeks ago. I did, like, some more difficult rooms. And that was completely fine. So I guess we're gonna try playing as Isaac. So that way we don't have the flight. That might change things. Insane tier to me means that on a basic character, like on the average character, right? So in this case, we're gonna do Isaac no D6, right? If I get a run that just feels like it's impossible to lose, then yeah, I'd say that deserves insane tier. That's why Mom's Knife is up there. That's why Brimstone is up there. You know, it just makes sense. So we're gonna do that. I should be able to... I forgot how to take away... Oh, remove. It's remove. Remove D6? There we go. Cool. Do a little poll as well. All right. So I'm probably going to be swapping back and forth quite a bit from a tier build. So already, like, okay, so this is an example of a room that I don't need to switch though, because I already know that this room is obviously way harder with tiers, right? I'm able to stay right here and be completely immune. That's just super free. That's a relatively easy room, even with tiers, to be fair. I mean, that was easy with Epic Fetus. I could, like, rewind and remove Epic Fetus. I'm not gonna do this every single room, but the rooms that I feel like could be an issue. You know, it's easy with both, honestly. Yeah, it's fine. This room doesn't matter with either. But it does matter with Epic Fetus, actually, because it has pots, right? I think we should also try to keep track of all the benefit we get from Epic Fetus. Because, like, okay, for example, I would never use bombs on all these pots. Like, that's just a waste of a bomb, right? So Epic Fetus is literally giving me value here, right? Hell, I could bomb all these rocks, you know? I mean, infinite bombs does give a lot of value, obviously. I think most people know that. Luck. But, like, let's say I got, like, Swallowed Penny from this or something. That'd be crazy. Alright, we've gotten 1 coin from Epic Fetus so far from infinite bombs. Here's another one. Ah, no, not quite. But hey, that 1 coin allowed me to get a soul heart. Come on now. Shoutouts to the 1 bomb getting me the soul heart. This room's a lot easier with Epic. I mean, to be fair, it's like easy with both. It's certainly more annoying with base. That's no doubt. I mean, it's not like it's a hard room by any means. You know, it could matter for speedrunning achievements for sure. You just nuke this room with Fetus. Okay, so we got a secret room for free. Okay, so that's... Okay, 4 coins. 9 coins so far from Epic Fetus. Another secret room. Well, this is pretty good. I wonder if these are even usually worth it. This is one of those things where it's like, I would risk this on an Epic Fetus run, but on a regular build, I wouldn't feel confident enough to go down to this low health, right? This is 100,000,000% an Epic Fetus game here. Again, I never would have bombed this. It just never would have happened. Hello, Wall here. How you guys doing? Hey, how you doing, man? You trying to do some building after I'm done this stream? This will just be a small one. Trying to do some draft building. So Backstabber we got. I wonder if Backstabber even works with Epic Fetus. So yeah, so far we've gained what, 9 coins and Backstabber. We could just say that Epic Fetus was our item, but yeah, whatever. Let's just get our item room. We do want to compare it directly to, you know, it's important. Oh, also yes, Backstabber does work with Epic Fetus. That room wouldn't be difficult with tears. There, I got a crawl space. Okay. So this is another aspect, right? Like, even if you can't fully protect yourself with Epic Fetus sometimes, there are defensive items in the game, right? I'm for like 4 more hours. Gonna eat now, though. Absolutely, man. I'll see you then. I was hoping for a soul heart, honestly, but whatever. Alright, now, Gurglings, I would say, as a first floor boss, could run up, right? Remove Epic Fetus. But you see, this isn't fair, because I never would have had Backstabber. I would literally never have Backstabber for this fight. Hold on. See, look, in floor 1, it's already starting to gain a lot of benefit. Let's remove. To be fair, I probably won't take it anyway, but it will absolutely make the fight a lot harder, right? The funny thing is about that crawl space is that I wasn't even trying to get that crawl space. It just happened. Which does happen on Epic Fetus runs, right? Like, sometimes you're just bombing the enemies, you blow up rocks, and you get the crawl space. Now, it's not like Gurglings are necessarily hard by any means, but still. A one-shot is a one-shot. And I got free Backstabber, which is a pretty damn good item. And I almost got hit there. I'm so excited to go to school today. I've been playing Isaac for 6 hours straight. That's the way to be, Grease. That's the way to be. Alright. Okay, so 9 coins, Backstabber. Hey, well, there's a negative to range. It makes your, a negative to Epic Fetus. It makes your range ups less important. It'd be cool if range made the explosion radius bigger. That'd be crazy. Do a mother run. I typically find these enemies to be a lot harder, so. Alright, I should probably test these. God. Backstabber is going to make this so annoying, because technically, I would not have gotten Backstabber. I just wouldn't have. Remove Epic Fetus. God damn it. Remove Backstabber. Yeah, I mean, this room is fine, but it is undeniably harder. Not hard, but harder. Alright, so we're gonna gain 2 keys from Epic Fetus here. God, already floor 2. I'm just getting so much benefit from the infinite bombs. So what is that? 9 coins, Backstabber, 2 keys. That's early game 2 keys too. That's really good. Bomb key boom. Okay, this is another thing. 11 coins, 1 bomb, 2 keys, Backstabber. On floor 2. This is gonna be so hard to keep track of. Somebody help me keep track. And that key allowed me to get the freaking item room. If I don't get another key passively, to be fair, you can make the argument that I would have bombed for one of the keys, but that would have wasted a bomb, right? Gulp. Sure. Yeah, maybe I'll just not even use Backstabber, but the fact that I did get it is pretty crazy. The problem is that Epic Fetus is just so, like, explosive that, like, it's hard to ever see it, see the tier build just being better. At least not anytime soon. But to be fair, I did see the tier build pretty quickly get better in the mom's knife testing. Well, not quickly, albeit, but like I could see the difference, right? Because the range was like, you know, legitimately like an issue, and mobs, right? Yeah, this room I'd say is fine. Still harder, but it's fine. This would be so hype if it actually worked. Oh, that's another Epic Fetus game. I didn't even know that worked. That's awesome. Okay, wait. 3 keys, 1 bomb, 9 coins. Wait. No, it was 11 coins. Oh my god, this is too much. It is too much. 11 coins, 1 bomb, 2 keys, Backstabber. Does anybody in chat remember what I ended floor 1 with? So theoretically, can I launch soul hearts to me from these blue fires? I feel like theoretically I should be able to, right? Because maybe I should keep track of it per floor. Yeah, like not needing to approach is really free here. We're actually low rolling on the blue fires here. BFF. I don't actually know how good BFF botfly is. That rune could mess up a tier build. I already kind of know how it would play though, but sometimes those can mess me up just because of it being such a skinny room. One shots most enemies, works with bomb synergies, unlimited range, plus utility of infinite bombs. Yeah, we're trying to count all the utility of infinite bombs, because the thing is that this is different from like Pyromaniac. Like even when you have, I mean not Pyromaniac, Pyro, the 99 bomb item. Like, even when you have 99 bombs, if you just spam them everywhere, you will run out. But this is actually infinite bombs. I mean, obviously, so is Ipecac and Dr. Fetus, but also this is a lot more aimed. Like, you can do a lot more with this. Like, when I got the key, earlier... Oh, shoot, that was 3 coins, right? When I got the key earlier, that was actually something that I basically would not have been able to get with Doctor or Ipecac. Or at least, not reasonably well. It'd be too difficult to actually be able to time. So at the end of first floor, here, I'll keep track of it in chat here. First floor, we gained 9 coins. Did I gain the bomb from the first floor? I don't remember. I know we gained 9 coins and Backstabber. Item. Ew, that's pretty good for first floor. And now... So should I, I wonder if I should just, like, combine them. Or if I should just say, like, individually what I got each floor. Shoot, well now I've, like, lost track. Watch. This could also just be one of those things where it's easier to track after the stream. Okay, this is actually a tough boss, normally. Oh my god. Dude, Epic Fetus mitigates this fight. This is actually a hard fight. And that was without Backstabber, by the way, which I should have on the Epic Fetus run. Alright, let's see. Botfly's helping a lot. Dude, Botfly hard saved me there. I almost wonder if Botfly's a little too good. I was saying that I want to delete items that are a little too strong. That's one hit. Because I do think Botfly already saved me like 2 to 3 hits. Alright, so I took 2 hits with Botfly. I kind of want to get rid of Bot. Because, to be fair, if I'm testing Epic Fetus, I kind of want to see if the protection issues are bad anyway. Botfly. And, honestly, we could just give ourselves, like, an orbital to replace it. So it's, like, a protection item, but it's not, like, a crazy good one. But to be fair, no. I don't think Cube can spawn from item room, can it? We could give ourselves, like, I don't know. I don't even know, like, what would be good to give to replace Botfly. Give Big Fan, I guess. Sure. Charm's actually good on this boss, by the way. Hold on. Yo, Big Fly carrying. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. I got hit twice. The second one was a pretty big skill issue, admittedly, but still. If the longer a fight goes on, the more possible it is to get a skill issue, so I'm still gonna count that as a positive for Epic Fetus. I wonder if I should just be testing it against like an insane tier item. This feels a little bit too unfair, admittedly. So Turd was saying that I should test it against like base tiers. My one worry was that it'd just be a little bit too one-sided. Like, I don't really see many situations where Epic Fetus is not just flat out way better. I'm kind of already seeing that. I mean, to be fair, it's probably going to be like Knife, where the further the run goes on, a base tier build becomes better and better. That's why I kept comparing those two arguments. Because I guess that's my theory, but like, you know, I wouldn't even be hit once in the Epic Fetus run. In the tier build run, I probably would have been hit by like 5 times by now. Right? Maybe a little less. Shoot, here's another thing. Epic Fetus, I think, would have gotten Perfection. I didn't even think about that. To be fair, eventually I'd lose Perfection even if I did get it, so I'm not going to count that as too much of a positive anyway, but... Hey Victor, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I wonder if I should go for Devil Deals or not? We could go for Angel, I guess. Okay, I guess we'll go for Angel. Okay, so how much did I gain from this floor? Honestly, don't even remember. Victor, maybe you could help me keep track of all my Epic Fetus, Infinite Bomb utility. What am I missing here? Yeah, I mean, Super Secret Room wouldn't have been found on a normal build. Wow. I got a Hermit card.
Soul of Apollyon.
For free. Okay, so now here's another thing. Because I got the 9 coins from the first floor, I am instantly able to buy BFF. I would not have been able to buy BFF if it was not for Epic Fetus. So far, see, this is where it kind of stacks, right? Because so far, just because of Epic Fetus, we have... Will be one of hard to keep track, TBH. Okay, so I guess I'll just like combine everything every floor. So second floor, shoot. Okay, I should do individually. I should do individually every floor. The problem is that I forgot how many coins I've gotten to this point. Okay, if I got 9 coins the first floor, and then I got to 16, we probably got to like... We probably just got like 6 coins, right? So we'll say 6 coins. I know I got 2 keys. 1 bomb. BFF item. Oh, did I even get the other super secret room? Not yet. Hold on. We should do that. You test us against fast-moving enemies that approach Isaac. That's where I see the problem. I see that problem too. My one thing though is that so when I tested the rooms that Turd and Wiggly sent me, I actually did not think they were bad at all. I think I'd rather have Epic Fetus in those rooms than not have them. Maybe those rooms just weren't bad enough. So here we got skulls here, right? Alright, so we got a Dark Heart. So good, I'm glad I didn't send it yet. Oh wait! No, I got 3 keys actually. I got 3 keys. Black Heart. Saved a hit on Cursed Room. And gulp. Second gulp pill. I emphasize the second gulp pill because I'm able to mysterious paper. Golden. And so that's 2 more bombs. It's 3 bombs. I'm not gonna. I'll put the golden pill. Whether you like to use golden pills is up to the player. I like to use them, so I'm not gonna count like the separate stat ups because it's all RNG. But I did get a golden pill from Epic Fetus, so I'm gonna count that. So that's pretty good, right? Oh wait, you know what? First floor I also got a soul heart, but whatever, it's not that big a deal. New Sonic video was awesome. Hey, I'm glad you liked it, Bob's Rotten Head Enjoyer. That really means a lot. I do want to make more debate lists, or even just more different game videos in general. Because as much as I love Isaac, I can't keep playing this game forever, or making content on this game forever. You know, eventually it'll run out. So I do want to get better at making content for other games. I'm glad you liked it. Wait a second. I just realized I didn't get a key last time. Because I had 2 keys, and I got 3 keys, and I used one on the last item room. So my... Okay. Second floor... gave me keys... the key I needed to get the item room. Yeah. Because all 3 of the keys from that second floor was only because of Epic Fetus. If I did not have Epic Fetus, then I'd have no keys to open my item room. So then I wouldn't have got... Now granted, it's just Charming Tears. But I also could have grabbed the mystery item, or it could have been a different item room item. So that's still important, right? This scenario can happen. Who knows? Maybe that item room is a really relevant item. So we got an additional item room. So far, we have gained 3 items. 2 floors in. And Epic Fetus resulted in 3 additional items. This is a lot more than I expected, actually. I'll take Charm, whatever. Did I not use the golden pill? Did it turn into a regular pill? Oh, no, this is a golden pill. Oh my god. I'm throwing.
Something's wrong. Horror Feels like I'm walking on sunshine. Explosive diarrhea. Shot speed down.
Epic Fetus does allow me to get the item room earlier, but I'm probably going to get a key anyway, like from room clear reward. But hey, if I don't, then that's an additional item, right? Well, to be fair, this floor could have also... No, I'm not talking about this floor, Victor. I'm talking about last floor. I haven't counted. That's why I said 2 floors in. This is 3rd floor, right? The last floor, I would not have had a key to get the last item room item. It was just charming tears, but that could be any item, right? So it's important to mention the fact that it is an additional item room that I would not have been able to get. Now, of course, then you could just go for Planetarium, and that's its own argument. But still, like, it gives you more options, and I think more options is always important. Okay. So, speed up, pill, I got to save a key. Saved a key to go into shop. 2 more coins. Three shots for golden poop, trash tree item. 2 coins. This soul heart would also be an additional thing for Epic Fetus, because I would not have got enough money for it. Or you could make the argument that because normal build would not have bought BFF, I would have enough money, which I probably would, to be fair, right? I most likely would. We could just not count it towards an Epic Fetus victory, since we already did the BFF. But Epic Fetus was able to get BFF and the Soul Heart, whereas the regular teal build will not have been able to get BFF. It would have only gotten the Soul Heart. So I should probably just count everything, right? Yeah. I should just count everything. Heart. Unless y'all think otherwise, should I just not count that Soul Heart towards the Epic Fetus? It is relevant that I would not have been able to get... Okay, so this is a big Epic Fetus W. I would use a bomb here, though, to be fair. Like, I'd always use a bomb here. So maybe... Okay, we could say saved a bomb. Saved a bomb I would have used... Well, to be fair, we know that I would... Maybe I just shouldn't say saved a bomb, because we've saved so many bombs already. But yes, I would always use a bomb here. Would I use it on this key? I probably would have, because I would not have had a key to open the item room. But to be fair, I think I could bomb, like, right here, right? And get both. Yeah. So I would just do that. Okay, so let's just not count any of this, then, for Epic Fetus. Because I would use a bomb there. I know I would. Right? It did save me that bomb, but... You know, whatever, right? Let's not count any of that. This coin, however, I never would have bombed for. So there's another coin. Right? I think that's fair, honestly. I would definitely use a bomb there. That's so much benefit from one bomb. Alright, rewind. Keep in mind that I still don't have Backstabber, which I should have. What was the other item that I got? Charming Tears. Wait, was big... No, Charming Tears was the item room item that I got because of Epic Fetus. That's right. Okay. So remove Epic Fetus. I honestly wonder if I should just start testing this with another insane tier item. Now, okay. I know that I only got shot speed this low because of the golden pill, and you can count that as my throw, but at the end of the day, it is an inherent benefit of Epic Fetus that shot speed does not matter. Like, if I have a ton of low shot speeds like this, Epic Fetus doesn't, you know, they don't care about that, right? Now, granted, this is an easy boss, so it's not that big of a deal, but still. So this is where it's going to start mattering for the tier build, actually. So here's the thing, right? Like, if the tier build does end up getting stronger, then it's the exact same scenario as Mom's Knife, right? So, like, do I think that that should bring Epic Fetus out of Insane? No, because then Knife should also be out of Insane, because it's the exact same reasoning, right? I don't necessarily think that that's a good reason to do it. I would never... Okay, I would bomb for this key. So let's do this. I'm gonna have plenty of bombs anyway, so let's just, like, do as much testing as we can. So I would, no matter what, bomb for this, right? But I would not bomb for this key. So this is a gained key. So one key and... Okay. Down port 2, so you could have gotten it for free anyway. What could I have gotten for free? Oh! You're right, actually. Yeah, you could fly. I'll put a little asterisk here and say... I'm gonna do an asterisk behind this. Some items could be gotten due to downpour to flight, but other floors these benefits are still valid. Okay. How are you testing Epic Fetus exactly? Well, we were still testing it in combat, like for any rooms that Epic Fetus would struggle on. So far, I have not run into any rooms. So I'll switch between base tiers and Epic Fetus as we go on. Sure. Nice. I'm not gonna even count this, because but if I'm doing the asterisk, I'm just not even gonna count it. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's not that big of a deal. It is not clearly an Epic Fetus bonus, so these are, though. Not quite. I do like the guaranteed mines entrance. You're pretty likely to get it no matter what. But it is nice, right? Like, to just know that you'll, no matter what, have what you need to get into the mines entrance. Yeah, Epic Fetus with Flight is even more insane. I'll count those 2 coins. I might not have enough bombs by this point. In fact, I probably wouldn't have enough bombs to spend on that. Where are my coins? 5 coins. Seven coins and a soul heart. Two soul hearts. Oh shoot, well, we can't play this anyway. We can do this though. Meta glazes Epic Fetus as much as Victor glazes Knife. I mean, I do like Epic Fetus. It is my favorite item in the game. I do think I'm being impartial, though. I think I'm generally doing a good job so far. I think I'm being very logical. I don't think I'm giving it too much credit by any means. Maybe... Victor, or anybody in chat, have you been counting what I've gotten besides the Lost Flight? Probably not, right? But if you are, then I'll include that as a different message. Because I have gotten a lot out of just explosions, I know that. But I also have been... I know at the beginning I counted the items that I got despite the Lost Flight for this specific floor. I've already tested this fight as lost. With just tears, it's fine. And we're also going to be deleting any insane tier or like any like super high tier items that we come across, as to not sway the results too much. That's not going to matter. All right, I think that's our floor here. Magic Mush? Aw, could you imagine? That'd be a little bit too much of a high roll. I'd even put an asterisk there if I did somehow get that. But hey, it can happen, right? Not bad. Alright, we're starting to snowball a little bit. What was the other item in the shop? I forget. Eh. No thanks on the broken stopwatch. So I don't know if you've noticed something by now, by the way, but look at my health on 4th floor. This is what epic Fetus runs always turn into. I guess I should just do the battle room just to show that epic Fetus, what's it called, is... Okay, well, I would have been hit there with regular tiers as well, but whatever. What do I have that's red here? What is the synergy that I have? Actually, I'm not sure. Okay, you know what? Okay, this enemy is finally an example of an enemy that tiers are probably better for, right? Because I gotta kind of like time it correctly. So I gotta kind of like pre-charge and then run out. Which I'm perfectly adept at doing, by the way. I might redo this room with Epic Fetus again. So I did take an additional hit at the beginning, which was just kind of like dumb. But these are actually valid, right? To be fair, these are really easy to avoid. So eventually you're going to be fine. Like, you're not realistically going to take like more than one hit from these, right? Yeah, I mean, this is taking a while. Legitimate downside. There you go. Alright, let's redo that. This is an example of an in-battle room that could actually be an issue. Yeah, these are not an actual issue. I just skill issued really hard. That's also a skill issue. I would have been hit by tier build as well. Yeah, pre-charging is just very important, right? Like, getting it out there. Okay, so that was easy. I would say it's harder, in quotation marks, on those enemies. Like, if you have a room with those enemies and, like, other enemies at the same time, I could see that being pretty annoying. I'd say that's a legitimate complaint of Epic Fetus. But it's also, that complaint is similar to, like, Mom, right? Like, Mom, I'd still rather have Epic Fetus than not. Like, if I'm on Mom floor, I'm about to fight Mom, and Epic Fetus is in, like, the item room or the secret room or something, I'm still picking up Epic Fetus. 100%. It's just such a power boost that, you know, there's no world where it's an actual detriment, right? You just skill issue me a lot. Yeah. It's something you gotta adapt to a bit. I don't think it's the fault of the item per se. You just gotta be a little more adept than with regular TL build, I guess. Yeah. Trust me, I know how to use Epic Fetus. At the end of the day, we could low roll ourselves, right? And say, oh shoot, I should have did that with normal tiers. Fudge. Ah, what a throw. I should have done that with normal tiers. To be fair, I also didn't have Backstabber on, right? To be fair, I was one-shotting everything anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, we could say I've taken, with moderate skill issue, taken note of. I've taken, okay, we'll put this in the chat. 1 maybe hit due to Fetus. It's a big maybe hit, right? Well, no, that hit that I took, you know what, no, I'm gonna delete it. That one hit I took was just a skill issue, right? It was just the ghost. Like, I think, yeah, actually. Yeah, it really isn't that bad. Yeah, never mind then. We get a free turn card here. The Chariot. Get a mineral battery, hold on. Gotta push him back with tears, I think. The ghost? Oh, well the ghost, no, the ghost just spawned right into me. Also, what's one hit? Yeah, exactly. Even as lost, like, that one hit is fine. And as Tainted Lost, you save so many other hits that that doesn't actually matter. Okay, so I would say this I would count as... Wait, hold on. Let me re-examine this room. Because this is important. I would say this is saved 2 keys. Yeah. Yeah. Or you could save 1 bomb. No, maybe saved 1 bomb is more fair. I don't know if I'd have enough bombs to spare on this, but to be fair, I probably would have done it anyway. I'm just not going to count this one. I'm just not going to count this one. So this is important because now I have max tier rate, right? So now the tier build might actually be close to Epic Fetus, right? But I never would have gotten this much health on a normal tier build, right? What item do I have that's giving me like the red aura around my Epic Fetus? I actually don't know. But yeah, that's kind of what I mean when Too Wiggly and Gino were saying Epic Fetus might have to drop a lot. If you do have that one room that causes you to take a hit, that is one hit in one very specific room layout, and you're, you know, then you'd be discounting all the rooms that you are saving hits because it's just such a vastly easier item to use, right?
I found
Hills. I could be switching to base tier build a lot more. The problem is that if I get hit on base tier build, then everybody's just gonna be like, oh, well, you just skill issued, so it doesn't count, you know, like, and that doesn't really show anything. I think it might actually just be better to just showcase how powerful Epic Fetus is, and how, like, you know, how mind-numbingly easy it makes the game. That moment when you take a soul heart hit. This is a little annoying because of Epic Fetus, but I wouldn't say it's bad. It just takes time. And honestly, this taking time doesn't really matter for rush marks because you're not going to spend time in an arcade in a rush mark anyway. And also, Epic Fetus would make you go a lot faster in a rush mark, like on your normal rooms, so I don't think it's really relevant. Shout out to Old Bandage, the goat. I love Old Bandage. Me and my homies love Old Bandage. I think it's annoying even with Tears T-Bitch. I always get hit by just being impatient. True. That's why I never use Skull games. Skull show, I guess. Skull games are annoying. Ooh, charge key. Probably not going to use that, but who knows, right? Whatever. I really wanted to get Blood Bag. But whatever, I guess. I'm just going to skill issue here. I don't give a damn. I don't know what the Hangman does, bruh. I have been spoiled by external item descriptions. Is it Kill's heal that's giving me the red aura? It is nice. I really don't know why it's doing it, though. This could be really good for the tier build. That room can be pretty annoying with tiers. That moment when you get the glowing hourglass. I think glowing hourglass is a little bit too good. I'm just not gonna pick it up. Could I make the argument that okay, I will say a might give enough money for glowing hourglass. Or no, maybe I'm saying that wrong. Because it would. Might give the money needed for glowing hourglass. It's a big might, right? That could matter if you're like lost and you can't play Blood Dono or anything. That room's actually easier with Epic Fetus than it is Tears. It's funny that I got hit there. Well, this fight's way easier with Epic Fetus. Any questions? This is an easy boss anyway, but... Angel. Spirit Sword. Let us re-roll that, because that will not be good for the test. Give D6. I'll just give the D6, and then I'll just only use it in situations like this. It's a little bit unfair, but whatever. Low rolls happen, right? I'm not actually keeping D6. That's why I didn't reroll the key piece. Sword better. You know what? After doing the itemless stream, I actually don't think so. I think we're all glazing sword too much. Me included, by the way. But the itemless stream made me actually realize that, honestly, I think knife is just better than sword. Sword is cooler, but the sword range is actually just so bad. Like, even in just a blue baby, like, super easy final boss, right? But it was noticeable. Nice. And hey, we got a sticky nickel. Sticky nickel. Or I'll just do 5 coins, whatever. 5 coins. Ivy bag is good to have, though. I'll just give back D6 if we ever get in another situation where we need to use it. One's money. Oh, what the hangman? Oh no, this is the keeper item. Oh, but it gives me the triple shot. Hold on. Imagine I get triple shot. Now, if I do get triple shot, best believe that I won't keep it, but I would absolutely count that as benefit, by the way. Granted, it was just 1 coin, but I would not have gone for that. I haven't tried sword as solo still. To be fair, sword is still a good item. It probably is still insane tier, but you know what? It needs some testing. I could actually see it going out of insane tier after seeing it in what's it called? There's a skill issue. We can actually... Oh, shoot. I do want to start, maybe even doing an entire floor. Maybe I'll do the entire next floor without Epic Fetus. And just see how my tier build is. I might do that. Because my tier build does look strong, right? I have a lot of good items. Or a lot of solid items. Nothing as good as Epic Fetus, obviously, but... Give... Shot speed's pretty bad, though. I like how I skill issued in the same room twice. So this is a synergy that a base tier build has that that Epic Fetus doesn't really have. The inner eye shot. I'd probably use a bomb here, honestly. If I'm being real with myself. The problem is that I'll never know how many bombs I'd realistically have. I'm gonna just always count the secret rooms as a benefit of Epic Fetus, because it's hard to tell if I'd ever actually be able to find it, like, consistently and still have enough bombs. Because I checked a lot of rooms before this, you know? Wow, that was a big one. Okay, so this secret room, 1 soul heart. I'm not really gonna count the health. Does anybody really care about the health? Uh, 11 coins. 2 bombs. Sword doesn't say but requires giving yourself carpal tunnel make proper use of. The thing with sword that's confusing to me is that it just legitimately does not feel as, like, it is strong, it is powerful, but it might not be good. Well, okay, it is good, but, like, it might not actually be beneficial to take in a lot of scenarios. Like, more so than knife. Like, my whole argument with knife is that, if you get it too late as a challenge character, it might actually just be better to just not even take it, you know? Whereas sword, I think that's, like, it's possible that sword is just not the take on, like, Lost ever. Is that a hot take? Like, the range on, like, the challenge characters is so massive. There we go. But yeah, we'll do the next floor with the tier build. That's another soul heart. Signals will swap projectiles away, though, which is super beneficial, especially when you have higher fire rate. That's true. But at the same time, it's probably easier to just stay in the attacking pattern. That is really good. I never would have found this super secret room, by the way. Oh shoot, I just realized that my chat is above me. Why did nobody tell me this? This is all benefit from Epic Fetus, 100%. Okay. That's 4 soul hearts. Sigil of Baphomet. Sigil of Baphomet. Plus other trinket. Bunch of cards. We got a temperance. That's interesting. Oh, I can play that right here.
Temperance.
Empress, Justice. One coin, one bomb, one key. 3. Let's see. That's fine. Does this work? It does not work. It's a shame. Shout out to my man Mysterious Paper. Oh shoot, I was not paying attention. This is gonna be a lot of coins that I get out of this. Okay. Okay. So... Oh, wow. Okay. I bet Fetus is going to cause a lot of this, isn't it? Here we go. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 38. Actually, let's do this. Okay. Um... 39. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. And blood bag. $55 coins. Two more soul hearts. 6 soul hearts. At this point, I just have infinite health. Oh, that was another coin. Maybe I should stop playing this. What am I really trying to gain out of this? I have max soul hearts. I guess Crystal Ball would be really nice. Aw, I didn't get it on Fort. Alright, we get to keep a Hierophant. That's good. And that was pretty good. And max health. Well, I'm not even gonna say that. Can be inferred. Okay, that was pretty good. Alright, so this next floor we're gonna do, I don't think I got any, like, power from Epic Fetus there. It was really just a lot of, like, utility stuff. So I think it's fine. Keep in mind I also still have Backstabber. Okay, let's delete Charm, which probably doesn't even matter, to be honest. But it is something that only Epic Fetus should technically have at this point. Remove... shoot. Eyeshadow? Remove mom's eyeshadow. Okay. But then everything else, BFF. Let's remove BFF as well. Remove BFF. Because again, I wouldn't have gotten that without Epic Fetus for sure. Were there any other items that I got? Blood bag. I guess the speed up is kind of relevant. We'll just get rid of the wooden spoon. Well, is that the same speed up? To be fair, the speed doesn't matter that much. I'll just keep it. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. Remove Epic Fetus. Alright, so this is actually going to look good for the tier build, if anything, because I haven't been using the tier build for the early game, where it's obviously worse, right? Oh, shoot, I shouldn't have Sigil of Baphomet either. Yeah, I better remove that. I'll tell you what I could do. I could just leave it on... Oh, shoot, I did not mean to do that. Might count that as an Epic Fetus win. Fourth floor. I think I'm just gonna, well, whatever. Alright, tier build. This is a pretty good build, to be fair, so I think it'll be fine, but... Oh, sure, I still have the Sigil. Yeah, I definitely gotta get rid of the Sigil. Hey, to be fair, the eye is really good. I think by this point in the game, usually, I stop going for the secret rooms, but sometimes I'll get regular secret room, but usually I don't get super secret room unless something like crazy happens. Plus, it's also just not even fair to say that I'm guaranteed going to get it this floor, because Like, I don't know how many bombs I would have if it was not for Epic Fetus, right? That was just a skill issue. You know, I gotta say, this does not feel good. Dude, it's not even close. Did you see how quick that was? It's not even close. This where it gets a little tricky, because I don't know if I'd have enough bombs to warrant... Okay, to be fair, I got a Hanged Man. We could just assume that I get this, and then I just do this, right? Well, to be fair, I don't even know if I would use this. The Ankh. Let's go blind, boys. The Swarm! Let's go the Swarm! Let's freaking go the Swarm.
Health.
Purgatory underrated. Purgatory sucks ass. It's only okay here because this run sucks ass. Technically those keys are super free to get with Epic Fetus, I'm just saying. Shoutouts to the Goat Swarm. Am I crazy to say that Swarm might be a little bit too good for this? I'm gonna remove Swarm. I'll give it another Orbital, because it's another... Oh, shoot. Remove the Swarm. Give... I'll just do a Sack Dag. If an item is good when the run sucks, then it's a good run saver. It's not a run saver. It's okay. You know, it's okay. Oh shoot. Remove the Swarm. What? Oh, did it remove? It's just... I have to get rid of all the flies first? Interesting. Am I going with Knife and Epic Fetus? No, it's different, because Knife and Epic Fetus carry the entire game. And, Purgatory is barely good where it's good. Let's see how much damage this does. That was trash. That is trash. You have to go out of your way to step on it. And even then, it is minor additional damage. Now, am I saying it's actually a trash tier item? No, obviously not. But if we're talking about, like, Angel Pool, it's definitely, like, bottom. It is not good for an Angel item. Oh, shoot. Wait, why? Hello? I kind of want to get rid of these flies. Yeah, I didn't even think about this, but the fact that Epic Fetus ignores shot speed down is pretty awesome. Like, if you get an item like Eve's Mascara, that item is literally only amazing with Epic Fetus. Or even like an experimental treatment that gives you a big shot speed down. That's an aspect of the item I hadn't really thought about. Plays a lot, I don't know why though. The ghost is only like 2 times your tier damage, and you have to really go out of your way to proc it half the time. 4 times your, oh, is it 4 times now? 4 times is still not enough. It would have to be like 12 times for me to warrant actually going out of my way to step on it purposefully. The Swarm is too good, bruh. Hold on, I'm gonna try to get rid of all my tears. It's a bit unfair. The Swarm is just too cracked. It actually is so good. The Swarm might have to be high tier, to be honest. Is, but it doesn't need to be great, just decent. Where's the Swarm guy at? For real. Be elated. The Swarm kind of cracked. It was too OP for this test. Like, I should have taken so many hits, but the Swarm just carried. Oh, it deserves like high C or even low B. I have to look at the list again, but compared to all items, I would literally never see a world. Okay, no, that's not true. The only world where I ever see myself taking it over a tiers up is if I'm already at tier cap. I could be at 4.5 tiers and I'd still take the tiers up over Purgatory every single day. Purgatory just does not enhance my run enough for it to be worth sacrificing that extra DPS of my base build, which I'm going to be using far more of. This is pretty telling to me. So I lost a soul heart and a half. And listen, at the end of the day, the game's easy. So, like, obviously I'm still going to keep my health, for the most part, that I've gained through having Epic Fetus. But with Epic Fetus, I kept max health to the end of the floor every single time. And here I got whittled, right? Granted, I'd still win this run by now with the tier build, I'm sure, but, you know, this is still an important aspect to consider. I have Sigil right now, but whatever. So that's a hit with the tier build. I've recently changed my criteria to not give any weighting to people saying skill issue, right? So, like, that's the whole reason of ranking, right? Like, people will skill issue, right? So I got hit twice there. And that was like... And I also had Sigil of Baphomet there. So, like, you could say, like, 1 to 2 hits there. Give Epic Fetus... Actually, Purgatory is kind of good with Epic Fetus, isn't it? Because I don't have to... That was ridiculously free. I didn't even realize how quickly I was killing him. Can I do that again hitless? I can stay out of the path of his spikes that he spawns, because I stay in his diagonals. I mean, we all know that Epic Fetus is insane for bosses, but, like, this is just absurd. Because I could keep my constant DPS while staying as far away as I need to. I'll do one more time with the tier build. Remove Epic Fetus. That was a pretty massive skill issue, though, to be fair. I literally just, like, ran into the rocks. Okay, that was also a skill issue. Okay. These are massive skill... Okay, alright. I just gotta retry this. I'm not even gonna count this one. Whatever. I won't count that one. That was just really bad. But I'm just saying, those hits wouldn't have happened with Epic Fetus, because I'd be so far away that it'd be impossible for that to just even happen. You know? Yeah, like, I had to approach to shoot him. And that's the only reason why I got hit by that bone. I never would approach with Epic Fetus. There's no reason to approach with Epic Fetus. Like, yes, obviously getting hit is a result of skill issue. But Epic Fetus, just like why I said Spoon deserves insane, Epic Fetus makes you just not get hit. Because of how it works. You could stand in scenarios where you just won't get hit. And thus you save hits. I think you're underrating a bit, especially because it's free AoE damage. It's not free if you need to go out of your way to touch the crack in the floor. But yeah, I mean, it's still nice. I'm not gonna act like I just not pick it up. That'd be silly. The soul. I'm wondering if I should re-roll this or not. It is a good defensive item. This could really mitigate some tier-based bosses. I just want to get good tests. And like this... since it's not even an item that synergizes with either tiers or Epic Fetus, it's just flat out good on both. I'd rather just re-roll it, honestly. How do I do it? Spawn per throw. Shoot. How do I do this? Whatever. Here's a benefit of Epic Fetus, right? Give Epic Fetus. Also free angel statues, obviously, if you're going for Mega Satan, that's huge. Or if you have D6 or a way to reroll, you get a free key piece. I didn't get a solar out of that, but I could have. It was pretty likely to. I just got a little unlucky. Alright, we'll do Mazo 1 with Epic, and then we'll do Mazo 2 with Tears for the most part. I do the fight again, but with Steven instead of Dark Matter. Give IV bag back. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I mean, these additional hits that I'm saving with Epic Fetus is very relevant. By the way, keep in mind that if Sigil of Baphomet is helping a lot, keep in mind that I only got Sigil of Baphomet because of Epic Fetus. This room's incredible with Epic. Oh, this room's incredible with Epic. This is actually like a hard room. Like, I find myself getting hit by a room like this all the time. Just because I hate these whip guys. Oh shoot, somehow I forgot. Okay. Hold on, let me use my eye shots. I'm cooking. Okay, the eye shots weren't enough. The eye shots weren't enough. Let's go, Purgatory. Why'd you aim for him, you dickhead? Alright, so I played well. So I'm not gonna get hit now, but I was pretty close to getting hit, you know? I mean, it's pretty easy to see that Epic Fetus was far easier, right? I literally just stood in one corner and killed everything. But here I have to approach every single one of them, you know? To a certain extent. I should have seen what the secret rooms had last floor. The Hierophant. I'll just use that.
The Hierophant.
Yeah, let's try to use Epic Fetus and see if we get to max health by the end of this floor. That's what I want to see. Because that'd be pretty telling, right? Epic Fetus is the reason why I was able to save enough hits to eventually get back to full health. I'm so dumb. Ooh, that was a skill issue. Tears definitely would not have helped that specific situation. Here, let me see. In fact, Epic Fetus is most definitely way easier for this room. I also don't think this room is necessarily hard, but let me see. Yeah, it is much more limiting with Tears, right? Like, I knew that this room was here, so mentally I was prepared, and I knew, hey, instantly when I enter this room, go over here, start shooting, right? But in, you know, on average, if I don't know what room I'm going into, right? I don't know, oh shoot, I start shooting him, and then I'm like, oh shoot, wait, I gotta fight these guys. And that difference of time could matter, right? Whereas Epic Fetus, I just one-shot each one, and I can focus on dodging every time. How insane has Epic Fetus been? So far, it has felt really crazy. The min-max value that I've gotten and the ease of play is ridiculous. I have yet to have a single room where Epic Fetus struggles. There was that one, like, those bone worm enemies, but, like, it really wasn't that bad. It really wasn't. I could see myself just getting hit in that same scenario with Tears as well. It just took a little bit longer than a tier build. But it wasn't super realistic to get hit in that one scenario. Every other room, Epic has been really good. I really thought that the rooms would be such a bigger deal for Epic than it really is. But like the max range, man, it's just so good. Okay, so let's test Epic Fetus here. These kinds of enemies are great as well, because you could just like, you know, aim at them and not need to worry about, oh, dude. Alright, we definitely want to test this with tears. Whoa, that was bad. Okay. Rewind. Oh, shoot. Rewind. Remove Epic Fetus. See, like, I cleared this wave instantly with Epic. I'm dumb. Okay. Definitely easier with Epic. I did take a skill issue, hit with Epic in that last phase. But yes. Well, that was bad. Yeah, I mean, lack of spectral's pretty bad there, right? Epic Feast, I could just aim over the rocks. Hold on, Purgatory's finna carry, trust. And then, think about how long that took. Man, that was really hard. Hold on, I'll do it again. Oh, they split up? Oh man, that was really tough. My whole point with Epic Fetus here is that the drastic difference in how easy it makes your run completely overtakes any potential like 1 or 2 rooms in the entire run that are harder with Epic Fetus than a base tier build. And by the way, I'd like to mention, I have not run into a single room so far that Epic Fetus has flat out just been worse than the tier build. Not a single room yet. The closest I got is that one challenge room with the bone worms, and even then that was not that bad. By the way, the reason why I'm not calcing min-max items anymore is because this is kind of the point of the run where it doesn't really matter as much anymore. I'll count like secret room items, I guess. Like if I find them, but I don't really feel like looking for them anymore. But I probably should, just to give Epic Fetus more credit. But I really do feel like Epic Fetus has already shown enough about its min-max value. Yeah, I mean, and it just gave me Sigil of Baphomet to save that hit, and that's a benefit of Epic Fetus, because I wouldn't have gotten Sigil if it wasn't for Fetus. Those bone worms are, and they weren't even like hard, you know. At worst, they give me 1 additional hit, right? Maybe 2. But that gets overshadowed by... Okay, so here are these enemies, right? This is the one that me and Turt were talking about. So yeah, they just regen too quick. Sigil of Baphomet, the goat. So it's just one example, right? I got Sigil of Baphomet because of Epic Fetus. So like, this is kind of what I mean, right? Like, even though those enemies are really rough with Epic, Epic is what caused me to get the item that made that room easy. Quite literally. That was kind of an insane showcase, actually. Like, this is theoretically an awful room for Epic, right? But because Epic gave me Sigil of Baphomet, it's just not even a struggle. Okay, well, I took one hit there. Like, it's absurd. Move Sigil and do it again. I mean, I can, but... Again, like, this is a positive benefit of Epic. The fact that I ran into one of these rooms that should be bad with Epic, and Epic caused... It's basically Epic saved its own weakness, is what I'm trying to get at here. But okay. So realistically, what I do here is this. Ooh. This is tough, though, I will say. Yeah, black hearts happen. Realistically, in this room, the play is absolutely to just, to bomb out, right? I'm really only testing... Oh, and I have Purgatory, too. Wait, Purgatory also makes this work. I was just trash-talking on Purgatory, but it is true. Like, what, I took, like, 2 hits in that room? Maybe it was just 1? It's really not that bad. And correct me if I'm wrong, aren't I killing things here? Wait, actually, I think if I'm just patient, you just kill this room. Oh, you actually do. Wait, I was thinking about this way too deep. This is not even a hard room. This isn't even a hard room, you just have to be patient. Yeah, it is hitless. Yeah, it was easy. Keep in mind, I have yet to ever bomb out of a room. And this is a room that you could easily bomb out of, right? You just do that. You know? You know, if you're in Mazo, you're gonna have the knife. So that'll help as well. Wow. Yeah, I think I can consistently do that with, you bomb out, but no treasure room that way. That's true as well. No treasure room. But, like, obviously, like, the one... Okay, like, if the alternative is not having Epic Fetus at all, then I would get rid of the treasure room any day, right? I like how many worms there are now. Regular tier build as well? I will. This one might be easier with regular tier build, though. I'll say it, right? So is this the first room in the entire run where Epic Fetus is worse? Here's the thing, though. Well, okay, you don't get the item room, so it's fine. I could just bomb out, but I also just didn't even take a hit. So, like, what are we talking about, right? You know, this isn't going great. Wait, is this actually harder with the tier build? No way. Mom's Knife is actually carrying right now. It might be slightly easier with the tier build, but I really didn't think it was like it's close. I really thought that was going to be like 100% better. I am not killing these enemies nearly as fast as I had hoped. I mean, that was a pretty big skill issue, but still. Like, I wouldn't have been this close up to him if I had Epic. I would have just stayed in the corner and not gotten hit there. Yeah, without the knife, I think that room's actually way harder. Granted, I'm not going to get rid of it because you're going to have knife for this floor. Hell, the knife is an even bigger point in favor to Epic Fetus, right? Because these enemies only spawn in Mazo, and you're only going to really be in Mazo for a mother run, and I guess technically a beast run as well, which is fair enough. Okay, if I could do this hitless one more time with Epic Fetus, I'm just not even going to count it as a negative room, because it's actually just so much easier than I expected it to be. Uh-oh, I might be in trouble. But I got the Sigil of Baphomet from Epic Fetus! So the min-max value does stack, is part of my point, right? We can try it again without the Sigil, but I do want to keep that in mind, alright? The items that I get from Epic Fetus all coalesce into one big benefit, right? Realistically, I probably am better off just like killing the bone guys first. So I took one hit there. But it's really just, like, not that bad. Like, this is not an infinite death, right? Like, you will clear the room eventually. Yeah, it's really just not that bad. I haven't even been using bombs either. Which is what you're supposed to do in this room, by the way. Because you save so many bombs with Epic Fetus that you can use them more for combat. One day. I don't know, man. I just don't think it's that bad. And that was nerfing Epic Fetus, because, oh shoot, wait, here's another thing, chat. You forget. Give Mom's eyeshadow. I've already been nerfing myself. Give Backstabber. These were all items that were gotten because of Epic Fetus. It's just not that bad. It really isn't. I mean, I would say it's annoying, but it's not, like, necessarily hard. This is hitless. We could try it one more time without Sigil, just because Sigil is kind of a high roll. It's just not that hard. Yeah, this is not a difficult room. You might take one hit, but you could also easily take a hit without Epic Fetus in that room. That's the other thing. Without Epic Fetus, I'm gonna remove Backstabber again. Remove Mom's Eyeshadow. Remove Epic. The orbital's carried. How did I even get hit there? I didn't think that hit me. The knife actually carries so hard. Yeah, I mean, I did take a hit. I don't know how I took a hit, to be honest, but I really feel like it's, like, kind of even. If Epic Fetus is a little bit harder, I guess, maybe you can consider that maybe one room that you could also bomb out of, by the way. Like, you have the option. Alright, let's finally move on. I'll give Backstabber for this floor as well. I should probably also give Charm, considering I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna give Mom's Eyeshadow. So I'd say this is probably like the hardest floor for Epic Fetus overall. I think Epic Fetus is only bad in Tommaso in a vacuum. Like, yeah, you could say, obviously, if you have no items, then this floor is hard. Like, if you only have Epic Fetus, then sure. But you're gonna have other items. Oh shoot, that's right. Wait, I also had BFF! Would that matter? BFF is another item that Epic Fetus gave me. It might matter a little bit, but... Well, actually, it might matter a lot, because the knife would be bigger, right? Whatever. Don't worry about it. I gotta remember to put that back on, though, for the Mom and Mom's Heart fights. Let's rewind. Remove Backstabber. Remove Mom's Eyeshadow. Remove Epic Fetus. Yeah, Epic Fetus would just blow away all the familiars there. Like, I would have already killed this fight. I really like this boss. I wish there were more bosses like this. Oh wait, this is also unfair because I have Sigil of Baphomet. Alright, so I took one hit there. But I would not have Sigil of Baphomet on this run. Ours for Epic Feast. It's probably Cellar, actually. Cellar was super free when I did it. Cellar was the most free, to be honest. To be honest. This is a really cool boss. I did do that hit list, but it is unequivocally, undeniably easier with Epic Fetus. Give Epic Fetus. And this is without any of the items that Epic Fetus gained, by the way. She didn't even get to do the freaking BFF thing. That's so funny. On a nerfed Epic Fetus run, like pretty heavily nerfed, by the way. I have like way less of the items than I should have. Honestly, I'm trying to find the weaknesses. I just don't see it. Wow. Too strong. Give E6. That's fair enough. That will make a tier build way stronger too, so. How about trying Darker Fetus? I think I want to go the rest of the way with this Epic Fetus comparison because, like, I think if anything, we do a separate test. Epic versus Doctor and Ipecac. I really wanted to drive this home because, Too Wiggly especially felt like Epic was just harder than, normal tiers. And I really, really, really want to squash that idea. Because here's the other thing, right? Mom's Knife, I consistently was getting hit quite a bit compared to a normal tier build, like in testing. Obviously I did that one homing versus Knife, but there were a lot of times where I would just do the normal tier build in that stream, even. And even the normal tier build there was much better than the Knife run. Homing does improve regular tier builds slightly more than Epic. Well, of course. But what I'm saying is, even when you delete the homing, then yeah. Oh, what? Do you mean like for Sacred Heart there? Like if I pick up Sacred Heart? Well, no doubt, but it's I wanted to delete all the items that were insane tier and above in this run because that doesn't really mean anything, right? Like Epic Fetus is the run carry item, so there's no reason to get other run carry items. That's why I stopped counting the min-max items, because, like, what's even the point anymore? Like, we have so much health, so much loot. Against this mom fight, we could do something. Okay, let's remove... Alright, so Pascal Candle's really good, to be fair. Shoot, I gotta get rid of Sigil of Baphomet. I'll just keep it for now. It's not that big of a deal. But if I see that I got hit on my shield, then I'm going to count that against the tier build. Try to remove Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart improves the normal tier builds much more than Epic. Victor, you're not understanding. I agree, but I also agree that Sacred Heart is better than Epic Fetus. So what is the point of taking it? Like, actually. If you have Epic Fetus and Sacred Heart, you're winning no matter what character you are, no matter what is happening. If you have Epic and Sacred, you are winning. You just are. You're also always winning if you are anything but a challenge character and if you have Sacred Heart on top of just a normal tier build. So what are we actually talking about, you know? Wouldn't improve Epic Fetus much other than against bosses. Well, I agree, but it would win. Yes, it would make the tier build a lot stronger. But, like, what are we talking about, you know? I already said since the beginning, I'm getting rid of all insane tier and above items, right? Sacred is better than Epic Fetus. That there's no... like, especially since it's better than Epic Fetus. If it was something like Mom's Knife, or like, I don't know, like another item that's worse than Epic Fetus, but still like high tier, I could see it. But Sacred is literally like top 5 items in the game. Like, it's no contest. Now, to be fair to base tier build over Epic Fetus, if I get blue map here, to be fair though, no, I wouldn't have gotten as much money to buy it. Yeah, never mind actually. Because there was that one floor that I got like, what, like 55 coins from Epic Fetus? Pascal Candle's a good pickup though for the tier build. That is helping a lot. But no, I do get what you're saying, Victor. It's just that does not help the test. We all know how good Sacred Heart is. Hell, if I got something like Spoonbender, I would take Spoonbender because it helps. Because Spoonbender basically does nothing for Epic Fetus, right? but it is massive for the tier build. So I would actually take it for that specifically. I did just say I would take it, to be fair. This is a bit of a high roll. I should take it. I did just say I would do it, right? Fair enough. Look, now we have Spoon versus Epic Fetus test incoming. That was a sigil. Sigil saved that. I should have gotten hit there. But you see, this is unfair, because I'm now... Because, okay, keep in mind, I think Spoonbender is better than Epic Fetus. Also, that was a sigil hit. Homing is just that good. Like, this is more so a showcase of how good homing is than how good... I mean, than how bad Epic Fetus is into the late game, right? Spoon and Epic Fetus have probably the same tier. Oh, they are. But Turret doesn't think so. In my mind, Spoonbender is like one spot above Epic Fetus, probably. Yeah, like, this is insane. This fight's probably easier with the tier build, actually, just because of Spoonbender. Sigil carried that. That was bad. Alright, we definitely have to try this without Spoon. Yeah, that's why we wanted to get rid of the other high tier items, just because it's too difficult to rank. I think Sigil's too good for this fight. Sigil's too good for this fight. Sigil, having Sigil's not fair because I wouldn't have it on the normal tier build. That was a throw. It looks like an average of about 2 hits on Mom here. We could do one more. What's a good item to replace Spoon with, chat? We already know how good Spoonbender is. We've tested it a million times. Purgatory carried. That was a throw. I'd say about an average of 2 hits per fight. 1 to 2 hits on non-tier build. Now we give all the items that Epic Fetus has. Give Backstabber. Give Mom's Eyeshadow. Give... Alright, so now this is what's theoretically the hardest fight for Epic Fetus, right? Give BFF. I think that's all of them, right? Alright. Starvathlon, Cricket's Body. Those are too strong. The whole point of me doing this is to showcase that Epic Fetus is an insane tier level carry. Turt lowered Epic Fetus to like B tier. Or no, it wasn't B. It was like low A minus or something. I don't even remember what it was. It was like 2 or 3 tiers below insane. So I'm trying to prove here that Epic Fetus is a carry akin to Mom's Knife. You pick up Epic Fetus and you win. That's the point, right? This isn't too strong though. It's pretty high tier. I did say that I wasn't going to take, isn't it A+? I originally said I was going to take any insane A+ or A- tier items. Cricket's Body's S tier. Hello? We could do Scythes. Cricket's Body is ranked slightly lower than Spoonbender. Yeah, no, that's a little too strong. But to be fair, it is an item that's good for tiers. No, maybe you're right, actually. It is an item that's good for tiers and not for epic. So maybe that's fair. Or wait, does it synergize? Give Crickets... Because that's what Spoon is, right? It's just, I think Spoon's a little too strong. Okay, yeah. You know what? This is fair. Scythe is also good as a substitute, but this is fair for, what's it called? It's fair enough. I want tiers to have something over Epic Fetus. I actually do. It was easy! Oh my god. Oh, I didn't even have Sigil of Baphomet, by the way. I hate how easy this is. This is just easier than the tier build. Okay, I'm not even gonna count that one. That was just dumb. That was just dumb. Oh my god, I almost left. This is honestly ridiculous. This should be one of the hardest fights for Epic Fetus. Okay. Well, that sucked. Right? But it's just one hit. And Lost would have just stood in the rocks and it wouldn't even have been an issue. I still think this fight is easier with Epic Fetus than Tears. After all these items. Okay, to be fair, I haven't tested with Cricket's body yet. So there is that. Okay, when they spawn these, that's pretty bad, right? Although, no, she kills them, right? Yeah, with the brim. Yeah, if she didn't kill him, I could see that being an actual issue. What, was that like one hit? And it's not like I have any crazy items besides Epic Fetus. I'm disgusted. Remove Epic. Give. You know what? Let's just keep all the items on the tier build, whatever. I'll even keep the items that I know it doesn't have. Let's just see how it goes. Let's highball the tier build. Sigil of Baphomet is so unfair for it, though. I think Sigil of Baphomet just saved me 2 hits already. That was another one. I mean, granted, I did just walk into the brim, but... Let's at least get rid of the Sigil. It feels a little unfair. Okay, that was easy. That's also with all the extra items, though. Oh shoot, does BFF give me like an additional Pascal candle? No way, right? Nah. That would've been crazy, though. You know what I'll say? I think it's fine. I think this fight is fine with or without Epic Fetus. That's what I've concluded. I do not think this is an issue for Epic Fetus by any means. I would even argue that this fight's slightly easier with Epic Fetus than without it. Due to the additional stuff that you get, like Sigil of Baphomet and all that crap. Menor OP, please nerf, for real. I just do not think this is an issue of a fight at all. I really don't. It's easy to think that it is, but as long as you know what you're doing, it's just not that bad. That's the only with all my characters have lost. Shoutouts. Men are getting better at mom. Yeah. I think we're gonna just do Epic Fetus for the remainder of Corpse. I should probably also run a Backstabber. I really do think the fight's just so much easier with Epic Fetus. Like, truthfully, I swear I'm really not trying to highball this item by any means, but it just feels so ridiculously free. And now we got Flight. This is actually technically better for the tier build because you get Spectral and Flight. But Flight is also just really good on Epic Fetus because you could just, like, stay safe in enemy rooms. Like, more movement for this item, I mean, for Epic Fetus is really good. Okay, hit. Rewind. Remove Epic Fetus. Keep in mind I have full charge Pascal Candle, which I probably wouldn't have. I have a bunch of items that I shouldn't have. Did I just take 3 hits? I'll say an average of 2 hits. I must have just skill issued pretty hard. So yeah, I mean, I took more hits. To be fair, that fight should always be easier with Epic Fetus. That's not a hard, you know. That's obvious, right? And that was with additional items in the tier build that it shouldn't even have. Give Epic. Because, Manor, you did remove Spoon. I actually did forget about that. Yeah, you're right. Let's give back Cricket's body. I forgot about that. Give Cricket's body. I completely forgot. We'll let's redo this. I know I said I was gonna keep Spoon, but I just forgot how OP Spoon was. I swear I'm not trying to bring back up the Spoon discussion, but that item is just so ridiculous. The moment I had it, it was instantly, like, I felt like the tier build was instantly stronger than the Epic Fetus run. But that's just because of how good Spoon Bender is. It's not because of how bad Epic Fetus is, you know? Remove Epic Fetus. Like, I agree, Spoon Bender is better than Epic Fetus, but that does not mean tier build is better than Epic Fetus, right? It's just one item. But now this is a big DPS up for the tier build. It is really good, actually. Okay. Now it's actually starting to become a little bit more comparable, right? It did take all the way until Mazo 2, though. Oh, also, I have all these items that the tier build should not have. Actually, that's actually really relevant, because I think Backstabber was doing a lot there. Remove Backstabber. Remove BFF. Remove... whatever, just keep everything else. Okay. Yeah, Backstabber was doing a ton in this. Cricket's body is a fair enough replacement. It's really strong. But that is still important, you know? Like, I did it for Mom's Knife, so this is an important aspect to consider. Epic Fetus does not synergize with everything. It's a legitimate weakness of Epic Fetus. So that should be counted. Fair backstab, strong on body, yeah. Well, body would... I would be fine with keeping it. The problem is that Backstabber was gained because of Epic Fetus, so it'd be unfair to the tier build. I mean, it'd be unfair to Epic Fetus to have it on the tier build that should not have it. Okay, let's do this floor with the tier build and the last floor with Epic Fetus. I should keep in mind, to this point, we have not had a single room. We also have Sigil. The Spear of Destiny, insane. Spear of Destiny is actually extra good on Epic Fetus. Because it gives you, like, some slight way to deal with, like, little mini enemies that approach you. I don't even want health. I'm going to try to keep in mind the moments where Sigil of Baphomet is the carry. But I do think at this point, with Cricket's body, we finally reached a point where the tier build might even be stronger. But this took a lot longer than how long Knife typically takes. At least in testing. Like, even... because I did 3 separate tests on my own. Oh yeah, Flight, I forgot. Yeah, because we have the Spectra, we have the Flight. Now it's finally a much more even battle. right? But like, if it really takes all the way until Corpse to get a stronger run, I'd rather just always pick up Epic Fetus, no matter what point of the run. And if you want to make the argument that, oh hey, you find Epic Fetus late, there's a chance that your tier build's just so good you might not want to pick up Epic Fetus, that is the exact same argument as Mom's Knife. And if we have to lower Epic Fetus because of that, then I would say we also have to lower Mom's Knife because of that, because it's the exact same issue. That's why I keep comparing Mom's Knife and Epic Fetus, because I actually think they have the exact same issue. Yes, technically, tier builds can get stronger than them in time. But the instant ability to carry your early game and save, like, infinite health for the late game, that's just a lot of massive benefit, right? Let's see if Epic Fetus struggles with that. I walked into a frickin' what's it called? Hold on, I'm taking a lot of hits. Epic Fetus might be bad. Maybe I'm just bad. You ever think about that? I'll redo it. Hold on. That might have just been an outlier. Yeah, probably just an outlier. That was totally easy. I'd say the tier build's better now, though. Cricket's Body is just a really good item. This is kind of why I wanted to ignore the what's it called? The higher tier items, because all it took was Cricket's Body, and now the tier build's better. That's just because Cricket's Body is really good, right? But, you know, we have to keep in mind how good Epic Fetus was this entire run, and how much health it was able to save us, and how many extra secret rooms we were able to get because of it. Guys, I didn't know Purgatory Explosions block shots. They do. Cricket's Body equals insane. I can actually see it. It does have crazy synergies. It's nowhere near as good as homing, though. Alright, let's try Epic Fetus. I theorize that this will be a lot harder with Epic Fetus. But yeah, like, there is no doubt that it is a legitimate weakness of Epic Fetus that it item overrides. But I actually think it item overrides less than Mom's Knife by quite a bit. And also the thing about Epic Fetus, I didn't realize how crazy the extra min-max value actually was. Like, Backstabber's a great item, BFF's a great item. Mom's Eyeshadow is just okay, but that could be any item room item, right? Like, that could have been something better, you know? Let's not even do any more rewinding. I just want to see how I perform with Epic Fetus by the end of this mother floor, right? There's an actual Epic Fetus run. How am I performing, right? I've saved this much health. I've taken one hit so far on Corpse 2. Just see how it performs, right? I still think that the explosions are really good. Like, do I think the tier build's probably better? Yeah, at this point I think so. Finally, it only took the entire run. But what is it? It's not like the Epic Fetus run is bad by any means. No, this is a great run. And I've been ignoring all the high tier items. Like, this run should have been way better, but I've been ignoring the high tier items. But it's actually very comparable to Incubus, yeah. I agree. And keep in mind, we're being a little unfair to Epic Fetus, right? By giving ourselves an item that is only really good on tier build. Which, of course, does happen. I mean, hell, we also got the Inner Eye, which is another item that Epic Fetus just does not synergize with, so that's fair as well. I do think Cricket's Body is kind of like an extreme example. So is Homing, though, to be fair. But those are both like really rare items that you're not going to come across very often. Yeah, this is kind of what I meant when I said I didn't want the entire stream to be just like me glazing Epic Fetus for an Epic Fetus versus Tears test. When I said that in my Discord, I meant that I just knew that Epic Fetus was going to be too strong when compared to the tier build. And it's unfortunate that it took the entire run. And by the way, keep in mind, we got Inner Eye very early. And still, it took all the way until now, the very end of the run, for us to get to the point where the tier build is stronger. I think Turt's argument for Knife against Epic is that you lose the ability to defend yourself. But I disagree, is the problem. Like, I mean, we've shown it here, right? Epic Fetus's ability, like power, is so strong that you are able to defend yourself. You just are, right? There has not been a single room in this entire run. I mean, feel free to make clips, by the way. Are there clips in this run where I get hit because I can't defend myself? To be fair, you did go Angel. What do you mean? Angels suck? That's not true. Angel rooms are better. In fact, we got Pascal Candle, which is better for tiers. Way better for tiers than Epic Fetus. But no, I'd love to see a clip from this stream that I got hit because of Epic Fetus. I don't think it exists. If you go Devils, the tier builds would have gotten stronger faster. Well, Angel deals are better, though. You save way more health. It doesn't matter. Like, technically, I'm doing the optimal thing, Victor. Angels are more optimal. Trinket saved you a few times. Yeah. But Trinket was gained from Epic Fetus. Ignacio. So that's a benefit of Epic Fetus, not of, like, the tier build struggles there then. Because what's it called? Didn't he, like, skip Sacred Heart this run, lol? Well, yes, but Sacred Heart would be the best item in this run, no doubt. Y'all have to realize what testing, the point of testing here. We are testing how Epic Fetus compares to other items, right? We all know that Sacred Heart is better than Epic Fetus, so what's the point of actually picking it up? Like, what does that do for us, you know? I even said Spoon is better than Epic Fetus. So I got rid of it because I felt like it was, you know, whatever. Like, we've tested Spoon enough, right? I want to test other items. Cricket's Body is another really strong tier build item that does not synergize with Epic Fetus. So that's fair, right? And it's not like Sacred Epic Fetus is bad. Hell, how about we just give Sacred Heart, right? Screw it. How about we just give Sacred Heart? Here's my standard stock option. Oh, I see. I just got hit. Well, now. Now, if I get to half health, that'd be insane. It's taking a lot longer than I expected. Admittedly, I'm kind of just like running around because I know I'm winning. I should probably play a little bit harder and assume that I'm playing like kind of like a challenge character. Does the reticle home? Oh my god, the reticle homes! Wait, I didn't know the reticle homes. Wait, that's kind of insane, no? Hold on. I didn't know that Sacred Heart caused the reticle to home. Oh my god, it does. Wait, that's actually so good! Okay, then I feel even better about getting rid of, what's it called? Now, obviously, I'd still say the tier build is better with Sacred, but I actually thought it did nothing. I had no idea that the reticle homes. That's actually massive for rooms, because you go in and you could just like, you know, you just send out your reticle and then it'll home close enough to the enemies where you can just focus on moving instead of aiming at them. You didn't know it home with homing? No, I didn't. Honestly, didn't. I actually thought it was an anti-synergy. It's most definitely because of boss armor. That mother fight took so long. Yeah. It homes, but it's not that good. Well, it's still good. No, I actually thought the homing did nothing though. I thought it was just damage up. So now you get damage up and easier to kill enemies, right? Probably doesn't matter for bosses because bosses are so easy to hit with Epic Fetus, right? But for enemies, I see that being really useful, right? You run into a room, boom, you send it out into the middle of the room, and then you just focus on moving instead of aiming at the enemies. That could be good. Like, mentally, that's really good. That's a mental buff. Remove Sacred Heart. Okay, but now let's do the fight without that. Let's give all the items. Let's do this fight one more time with both and see how we end up. Keep in mind, I already agree that the tier build is probably stronger now. It just took the entire freaking run. Let's see. We have Mom's Eyeshadow. We need to give BFFs. I think that's all the items that Epic Fetus led to. There's BFF, Backstabber, Mom's Eyeshadow, and Sigil of Baphomet. We have to remember to get rid of the Sigil of Baphomet for what's it called? For the tier build. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, the Sigil of Baphomet pickup from the min-maxing of Epic Fetus is crazy. I like barely ever see this fight. I mean, this part of the fight. Obviously, this is only happening because we've ignored most of like the really good items. So like, this is a weak Epic Fetus run. Keep that in mind. Like, yeah, I mean, we should have Sacred Heart, right? And even while I'm playing like super sloppily, I think this fight is pretty free. This is pretty embarrassing, though, I gotta say. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Mom's Knife. Into Mega Satan. Mom's Knife is actually good into Mother, but I felt very similar into Mega Satan with Mom's Knife. That like, you know, this isn't doing as much as I would hope, right? Obviously you still win because you saved up so much health with Epic, right? Fetus has a better showcase in weak runs, just like Knife, yeah. That's why I keep bringing up the comparison to Mom's Knife. Because, like, it's so relevant here, you know? It's just like Mom's Knife. It is worse into the final boss than a base tier build, like a lot of times. But it gives you so much health from the instant run carry that it gives you that you're just going to win. Like, there, I was able to damage tank and play really badly. Like, I played so sloppily, like, terribly, right? I probably could have done that fight hitless if I really tried, right? Maybe just take, like, 1 or 2 hits, right? But the fact that I saved so much health in this run because of Epic Fetus, you know, it shows. So yeah, you can just damage tank, just like you can with Mom's Knife. That's what I've always been saying in the Discord. Mom's Knife deserves Insane because Mom's Knife gives you so much instant power that you're just going to save so much health that then you can damage tank the final boss. So you being worse into the final boss doesn't matter. And it's the same case here. Remove Epic. Remove Backstabber. Oh, I guess I didn't have BFF before. Whatever. Who cares? Okay. My mother pulls out the weird attacks. I'd probably get hit too. Pfft. This is a weak run in general. Yeah, for real. Fetus will surpass the Epic Fetus build earlier. Homing definitely. I think Cricket's body only looks as good as it does because I have Pascal Candle and the inner eye shot. The inner eye shot's honestly really good with it. Drop Sigil, you're right. My bad. Okay, let's do it. But yeah, because of boss armor, typically the tier builds are just a lot better into the final boss. You know what else I'd like to say? This boss is a poor example for Epic Fetus specifically. Because one of Epic Fetus's biggest upsides is that you could aim from any point in the room. Like when you're fighting Hush or Mega Satan, that's extremely relevant, or Delirium especially. You could literally just like spam shots and stay at a safe distance. This fight, however, it is ridiculously easy to constantly shoot Mother. That's why I say Mother's actually like way easier than people think. Because I could literally just like always be shooting her, right? I'd say this is actually the weakest boss for Epic Fetus. And yet we were still able to win, because Epic Fetus carried so much health throughout the entire run, right? Like, Mother is so piss easy to hit on any single run that the ability to aim your shots with Epic Fetus at any point in the room doesn't actually matter. But yes, obviously that was easier with a tier build. Alright. Good test, though, honestly. It was a good test. So, as opposed to my typical knife tests, it just feels like a very similar situation, right? I think Epic Fetus is better into rooms than Knife, though, is my hot take at the end of this. I really thought Epic Fetus would be bad into rooms. It really just wasn't. I hadn't had a single room in this entire run that was actually an issue for Epic Fetus. That wasn't an issue for tiers, right? You could say that one room where the millions of, in Mazo, where the millions of guys ran up. But that room was also hard in the tier build. Even if it was slightly harder in the tier build, I mean, in the Epic Fetus run, it was so slight that it doesn't really even matter, right? Like, I'm sure there's also rooms that Brimstone struggles into, right? I'm sure there's also rooms that, well, I know that there's also rooms that Knife struggles into, right? What's your conclusion on Cricket's body versus Incubus? I'm not sure, actually. Cricket's body does have much better synergies, so that's a factor, right? But yeah, I was trying to be unbiased. The problem is that Epic Fetus is just so good that when you compare it to a base tier build, for the majority of the run, it's just not a contest, right? And it's the same for Knife, right? When you compare Knife to a base tier build, obviously the Knife run's going to, you know, again, just like Epic Fetus, you're going to save so much health that you're going to be able to damage tank the final boss, even if it's worse into the final boss, right? It's the same case for Epic Fetus. But yeah, Mother is like one of the easiest bosses to actually hit in the game. Maybe even the easiest final boss to actively be hitting. So this is like the weakest boss for Epic Fetus, I would argue. Epic Fetus is super free into Hush, into Deli, because their rooms are so big, and you have complete freedom of movement while also shooting. Just like homing, right? In a way. Obviously, you have to think a little bit harder. Like, mentally, it's a little bit harder, because you have to actually, like, look where you're aiming, instead of just spamming shoot. But still, I mean, that's the reason why I think homing's a little bit better. But how about Knife versus Epic Fetus on Tainted Lost? So, you know, that'd be tough. My ending theory here. Epic Fetus, because of early game min-max value, which just gave me like additional items and stuff that were like really beneficial to this run, and it was able to be so good into rooms. You know what's crazy? I think Epic Fetus being bad into rooms is actually just overblown. I think it's kind of like there's a black piece of rice in my, you know, in my rice bowl argument, right? Yeah, we might remember all the times where, oh, hey, I wasn't able to defend myself with Epic Fetus. But in practice, that happens so rarely. What happens more often is Epic Fetus nukes the entire room for free without any possibility of realistically getting hit. that the 1 or 2 times in an actual run that might actually happen where you can't defend yourself is irrelevant, because you've saved over like 20 hits by that point, you know? Like, and you've min-maxed so much with Epic Fetus that you gain so much more health than what you lose. But yes, we have it in chat. First floor, 9 coins, backstabber item. Okay, I'm going to post this in the Discord. Second floor. All right, let's see. But yeah, I did try my best to be impartial. It's just really hard to not recognize how overpowered Epic Fetus made this run. It's also easy to see like that final boss and be like, damn, maybe Epic Fetus isn't so good. But you could say the exact same thing about Mom's Knife, you know? Give me a key, I need to get the item room. Result in 3 additional items. And oh wait, that's 3rd floor. 3rd floor. I get the money needed for glowing hourglass. 56 coins, 6 soul hearts, 4 bombs, 1 key sigil of Baphomet, plus other trinkets. All right, and then at that point, Epic made the run so busted that I felt no need to keep counting min-max value. All right. Yeah, that's another thing. I could have min-maxed a lot more and probably made that run way better too. Bestseller D 329. I like to slander Epic Fetus, but I still think it deserves insane. If it's a meme item, and that Dr. Fetus and Epic min-max values are also underrated. Oh well, yeah, they are. One thing I did like to learn about Epic Fetus is that those rooms where there's like a diagonal pit, Epic Fetus actually allows you to get those like pickups. You can't really do that with Epic Fetus. Maybe, I mean, with Ipecac, maybe with Doctor, but you'd have to be really quick, and I think it's a little bit too niche. I mean, a little bit too specific. Try Seller D329. Go to Seller D329. What the fudge? How do I do it? Stage 1C first, I think. Stage 1C. That's downpour. There you go, 1A. go to stage. I'm gonna go to the point 329. I mean, I threw, but how is that actually hard? That room's hard without Epic Fetus. That's not an example of Epic Fetus' shortcoming by any means. In fact, I actually might think Epic Fetus might make that easier. D.329. Shoot. Go to D.329. Yeah, this is not hard, Victor. Hold on, the spider. I legitimately think that this is just like hard no matter what. Yeah. Like sometimes you can do it hitless, sometimes you might take a hit, I guess. Like I don't think this room's an actual issue at all. Okay. Yeah, I think that that's good. I did not have a single time in the entire run where I felt like Epic Fetus was the cause of a hit. At best, there's that one challenge room, and that's one hit. So I guess I'll say that. But either way, that was a good test stream. Spawning a womb lump. No thanks. This mirror is the D6 too low. Nah. I think it's in a correct spot now. I actually thought it was too high for quite a while. Point of pickup is very important for D6. It takes it usually takes like 1 or 2 full floors in early game, by the way, for it to really like, you know, improve the run past a point of the insane or S tier items. Point of pickup is definitely a big negative of D6. I think too many people think of Isaac D6, but that's not how we rank the items, right? Best game-breaking item other than maybe Glitched Crown. It's best if you start with it. Like, we're not ranking as if you always are playing as Isaac. If you get it in depths, then it honestly doesn't give you that much benefit over the insane tier items. Well, no, I mean over even the other S tier items. But even taking off chest or dark room. Well, chest is fair because, you know, you get all the additional items there, but there's a lot of different runs in the game, right? But like, okay, realistically, would you actually take it over any of the insane tier items? I don't think so. I think that'd be a throw. What I have gathered from this stream is that I feel very confident to say that Epic Fetus does not have an actual weakness. It has the exact same late game weakness of Knife, with the same overriding issues of Knife, but you can actually protect yourself easier than Knife. IMO. I actually don't, like, again, I have yet to see a room where Epic Fetus is the cause of you getting hit. I think sometimes you could have a Knife run, actually, where there's so many hordes of enemies coming at you that maybe it might be better to have like the range and just run away. Well, I don't know. Knife is also fine, to be fair, in that case. I do think Epic Fetus is better, mainly because of the infinite range. But that's just a different story, right? Not the TNT. The tint. And if you can protect yourself. Well, yeah, of course. Of course. I don't know. I think it's the spread. The explosion, being able to aim wherever you want, that's one of the issues with, like, because look at this. I could aim between the enemies and shoot multiple enemies at once. You know? Like, I could just stand here and kill everything. Knife run to protect yourself with melee. Yes, I know. But compared to Epic Fetus is just, like, so brain dead. You don't even need to try. You actually just don't even need to try. Now, granted, I think they're both insane tier, so it doesn't matter. But my point is that they feel, like, comparable. In terms of, like the tier that they're in and their own weaknesses. But I actually am starting to think that Epic Fetus's weakness is overblown. It doesn't actually have a real weakness. Am I just, like, good with Epic Fetus or something? Because, like, I don't know. I was honestly shocked that I had not seen a single room. Even when we cherry-picked the rooms, when Turt and Wiggly were sending me some that they just found randomly, those were still easy. I mean, like, I don't know. I really just don't know. I was glad to see all the min-max value that you get too. God, now that it's hard to rank Epic Fetus now. Now that I realize it just doesn't have a weakness. Its weakness is the same as Knife in that it has item overriding. Not sure I carry Spotty versus Incubus. No, I'm going to be stopping the stream. Because I want to do some competitive Pokemon draft talk with some friends. I'm going to say... Everybody join the Discord, by the way, if you want to discuss anything. Final consensus... on Epic Fetus is that its weaknesses are incredibly overblown. More than I expected, TBH. I used to think you might get like 5 rooms that a run where Epic is causing you to take an additional hit, but in testing there was not a single room that Epic felt unreasonable to do hitless. And that was a run where I ignored insane tier items and took Cricket's body to showcase that the item overriding issues. rooms actually consistently felt easier than tier build all the way up until corpse. But even then, that's just because tier builds typically get stronger the later in game you are. Which is the exact same thing I said about knife. I think ignoring insane tier items actually showcases epic better. Yeah, I mean, if item overriding is the only issue of Epic, then I see no reason to put it in a different tier than knife, especially now that I think Epic is pretty comparable to Rim. Yeah. The spread explosion of Epic into rooms is just so free. I also never needed to bomb out of rooms, but always had the option to. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, that's gonna be it for the stream. It was fun, chat. Surprisingly, a lot of people said no in this poll. Most people said yes, which, you know, is valid. I'm shocked so many people disagree. You know? The issue is losing the ability to protect yourself. But again, on average, that doesn't happen. That's a needle in a haystack argument. It might happen once every 2 to 3 runs, but all the health you save through mitigating the entire run will make up for that one instance. I seriously am shocked that I didn't come into that, yeah, I don't know. Can't save health as a challenge character. This is only relevant as Tainted Lost in those singular instances once every 2 to 3 runs, and Flight makes it more like 1 in 6 runs. Yeah, Flight Epic Fetus is also really good. That's a... me not having a single instance in an entire testing run, entire week testing run, as well as cherry picked rooms, but I think it's somewhat accurate. Okay. Lost would lose its holy card far quicker on a run without Epic. I gotta start debating about this. I gotta stop debating about this. But yeah, it was fun, everybody. First Goblin Room, you did several attempts. With Flight, that room is free. Thanks for proving my point. Lol. Even without Flight, I took hits around. I took similar amount of hits on tier build as Epic, and I could have bombed out, just didn't need to. All right. Thank you everybody for hanging out for the testing stream. I think we learned a lot. I really liked learning about the min-max value actually. But I will see y'all in the future. Thank you so much for hanging out. Later, manners. Bye.